We're now joined by Sal, Licata. And Sal, we don't often give you rules here on SNY, but I have two for you. Number one, you can't say maybe. And number two, you can't wait 8.12 seconds to give us an answer. So should the Mets sign Javier Baez to a long-term deal this offseason?
Yes, but they will not. I mean, the thing I take from that is Alderson clearly was saying what that answer. They talk about it. They think about it. They're not ruling it out now. But the response, if they wanted them, should have been, we have been in love with Baez. And I know we did compliment him a little bit, but when somebody asks about it, do you envision that being a possibility? You should say, yeah, absolutely, it's a possibility. We'd like to have that player back. And maybe you don't have to go as far as saying that exactly. But his answer, not only the pause, but what he said, is it possible? Is it likely? I'm not sure. That, to me, was telling. And then, of course, he tagged it, not that necessarily answer, but later on, talking about how the Mets are going to value moving forward plate discipline and selective offensive hitters. That is obviously not Baez, even with the improvement that we've seen. So I do think they need him. I would bring him back. I like what I've seen from Baez. I do not believe the Mets will bring him back, though.
He's certainly making it tough on the Mets here with the way he is performing down the stretch. All right, Sal, what's one item of business that did not come up on Wednesday that Sandy and the Mets need to address this offseason?
Yeah, I'm curious, Eamon, why nobody asked about Robinson Cano. It's not like Cano's not going to be a factor here. He's going to be. And if he's not, I want to hear Alderson say, you know what, we're going to eat that money and move on from Robinson Cano. But the Mets obviously need a third baseman. He kind of hinted at maybe not bringing back Baez. Cano would fit at second base. And by the way, Robinson Cano was their best offensive player in 2020. Now, who knows what he's going to be off the juice, but that's an important question to ask. What is the future? What is the role, if any, of Robinson Cano? Oh, and by the way, nobody asked about Jacob deGrom and if he's going to be ready or the Mets expect him to be ready for opening day. Those are two things I would have liked to heard answered that we did not get to hear from Sandy Alderson.